approved for the low income, including Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, low income, no income, seniors, older adults, people with disabilities, and you because you're watching this video. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. However, really quickly before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I am very much dedicated to you and this community to continue doing all the research, watching everything very closely as new announcements are hitting the wire every single day, and we're continuously getting new information out of the administration, the president, lawmakers, Congress, and everything that Congress is currently working on right now, including all these new bills, packages, proposals, amendments, reform to these very important fixed income benefits, and anything in regards to money, raises to benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, or anything else like that. Of course, I'm watching it all very closely and bringing it to you in these short videos each and every day so you can stay updated with what is actually going on, because as I say in so many of my videos, it's all going to impact us in some way, shape, or form, and we want to know how is it going to impact our money, our benefits, our lifestyle, our bank account, and all of these other aspects going forward. So I am, like I said, your one and only daily advocate. I am very much dedicated to you and the community. So I'm doing all this research every day to help you out in any way that I possibly can. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll continue to be here for you right by your side every single day and following through to help out everybody here in the community in any way possible. So that's my dedication. So let's get into it and talk about what's going on. All right, now in this video, I want to bring you up to speed as far as what is currently going on right now, where we go from here, and the latest announcements with everything going on right now. So as we talk through this, starting about right now, you're going to get to enjoy some pictures. Now, these are the pictures that have been sent to me by those of you right here in the community who have been receiving all of these items that we've been sending out as a result of this awesome Amazon project we've been doing for about 3.5 months now. So, wow, it's been going on a very long time, right? Way longer than I actually was thinking. I mean, honestly, I wasn't even sure how this was going to go when we first started this thing way back in the end of May, early June, and all of a sudden, here we are, and it's still going strong. So, at the time when I started, I thought I had no clue how this whole thing was going to go, and honestly, it's been pretty good so far, and realistically, only a couple minor issues going forward, but for the most part, it's been pretty much no problems at all. So, super cool stuff, and again, as I've always said to anybody that receives stuff, the only thing I ask is, number one, to make sure you share a picture when you receive your items. Number two, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Number three, share the videos with your friends, family, social media. And four, make sure to continue coming back and watching these videos going forward, as there's a lot of cool things going forward. And between now and the end of the year, we're just going to continue to ramp this project up further and further, go faster, harder, and again, continue to send out even more stuff to those of you here in the community. So, as of right now, I wish I would have kept count on this. At this point, honestly, it'd be way too much work to go back and try to count all the orders. At this point, it's well within the hundreds and hundreds. I have no clue. It could be 400, it could be 500, it could be 600. I honestly don't even know. At this point, it would just be like a full day's project to try to go back and count all of them, because there's so many different orders that have gone out. But we've reached hundreds and hundreds of you here in the community, and it's been pretty awesome. All right, so let me tell you what is going on here. So recently, we dropped another video, and again, in that video, I discussed how we're going to start sending out some of these bigger, small items, if that makes sense, right? Did you see that video from the other day? If not, I would highly recommend going back and checking that one out. But in that video, we're talking about sending out some of these bigger, small items. In the video, I was talking about, for example, some of these different items, including like small kitchen appliances. Again, I gave a whole list. I was basically just thinking through, what do we have in our kitchen, right? So I was thinking of all these little kitchen type appliances. So all those things would be qualified, and basically any other smaller type items that you would need right now. So we did that little test. It went pretty well, honestly, way better than I thought. I had no clue what it was going to transpire into, but again, it turned out to be a pretty good little experiment. So again, going forward with this project, again, you can still send me lists of different things that you need going forward, as in all the cleaning type items that you've seen so many times pictured here in this video, as well as all the other videos that I've brought pictures to you. You're welcome to send those types of items in again, if that's what you need. But again, please focus on what you actually need right now. So here's what I'm asking from many of you. And I started this probably, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, maybe 3 weeks or so ago, something like that, where I basically came down to this is I've been receiving a lot of different lists coming in with maybe like 8, 10, 12, 14 items, something like this. And again, to be real with you, usually the orders typically range from anywhere between about 2 and maybe 5 or 6 items. Again, just being real with you right now. So that's generally what we can do. So what I found is that sometimes when we get these bigger orders coming in and the big list that comes in, sometimes I just want to make sure that everybody's getting the highest necessities that everybody needs right now. Well, when I get a list of maybe like 10 or 12 items, again, we just kind of choose whatever we see fit and what would kind of make the most sense. But again, maybe that's not the highest priority items that everybody needs right now. So what I started about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago now, is I've been asking you, when you send your list to me, please narrow it down to your top 5 items. The reason for that is I can't promise everything on that list even. We'll try to do our best to get as much as possible, but let's just say that it's narrowed down to the top 5 items. Then we have a focus on what exactly that it is that you need right now, because if I get a list of, say, 12 items and I think I'm choosing to say the top 4 items that might make the most sense, maybe those items aren't something that you need at the highest priority. So I'm asking this just the list of 5 items that you need and with the highest priority. And then again, we'll try to focus on those ones as well. So again, that's what we're doing right now. And again, when it comes down to these little smaller items, again, bigger, small items, again, these are now good to go because it kind of went well this last time. And let's just start implementing these. So if this is something that you need right now, and again, small kitchen type appliances, whatever it happens to be. And again, I went through a whole list like small little crock pots, like an Instant Pot. I think that was maybe something that we had on the list earlier. Like a George Foreman little grill. That was an option that we did last time. That's something that we have. We use it all the time. Like small coffee pots, things like this. Again, whatever you see fit for your situation. I don't really know. Everybody's situation is different. The need for everybody is a little bit different as well. Try to make it on the necessity side though. So if we're all just looking for something, fun and exciting, that's great too, but realistically, let's try to make it, more on the necessity side. So even from me in my personal life, I still don't even go out and buy the things that, I want, like the things that are maybe wants rather than necessities. I just don't even do that for myself. So let's try to focus on more of the necessities type stuff. Again, this is me because I feel like, I don't want just a bunch of clutter around. I don't want a bunch of stuff around that I'm going to use one time and then never use it again. I want to get the stuff for me personally. And again, hopefully I can get the things for you as well that you're going to use and come back to time and time again, using over and over. That's what I really want to help you out with. Rather than just the fun, fancy items that seem fun and cool, exciting right now. Again, let's just focus on the things that seem like necessities at this time. So with that being said, make sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know what it is that you're looking for right now. And again, I will continue to come back and I will use that random comment generator to pull comments out of the comment section. And as your name is being drawn out of the comment section, again, I will reach out to you with a message. And again, make sure to continue watching your notifications tab because that is where your messages from me will pop up because it'll be reply to your comment. So that's how I message you, is I reply to your comment. If you leave a comment down below saying, hey, I really need this right now or whatever, and your name happens to be chosen, I will just respond to that and say, hey, your name was chosen. Here's what we need to do to help you get some of your stuff going out for you. And then one other side note is watch out for the impersonators. I know that the vast majority of you know about this. Just watch for the check mark behind my name. That means that I'm verified and it's the real deal. It's actually me and not one of the people trying to impersonate me. But again, I think the vast majority of you here know about that. Just want to throw it out there so we're all on the same page here and so that everybody can stay safe right now during this time when, unfortunately there's others out there that are trying to impersonate and stuff like that. And again, it's not just on this channel, it's across virtually all channels on YouTube. It's happening all across the place right now. So just be aware of that as well. So with that being said, we're going to continue on with this project. I don't see any reason why we would slow down with this. All is going well. And like I said, a few little minor hiccups going forward that we've experienced over the last few months here. But for the most part, it's been pretty good. And when I say minor hiccups, I mean literally I've had a few instances where Amazon delivery drivers have reached out to me saying, hey, I don't know where your address is. Can you help me out? And I'm like, hey, I don't know either because I have no clue where this person lives, right? So they'll ask me like, can you give me some information on how to deliver this package? And I'm like, I wish I could, but I have no clue, not a clue where, the person lives or stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. So obviously we send the items to your door. But again, if the Amazon driver can't find your door, I don't know what else to do about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where you live. And again, I don't know the situation where everybody lives. So I'm just kind of doing my best to get the items out the door. But that was, I would say, like the biggest little hiccup that we've seen so far is that sometimes the Amazon delivery drivers can't find where you live, or they can't figure out how to get it to your door. And again, it's fine. You know, we're sending out hundreds of packages. There's likely going to be a couple hiccups here and there. And then occasionally as well, sometimes the orders do get canceled or they're running very, very late. So again, sometimes the items that we order are maybe out of stock, or maybe it's damaged or something like that, and therefore they need to cancel the order. That's only happened a handful of times so far. And again, we're trying to work our way through this. But other than that, it's pretty good. Not a whole lot of problems here going forward. And it's been pretty cool so far. And a lot of really awesome things that have been coming out of this project. So I don't know. I just feel like let's just keep rolling with this and see what happens here. But as I've always said, I want to do what I feel is best for everybody here in the community. And again, that is my way of just kind of giving it back to you, helping you out in any way that I possibly can, and just kind of doing what I've dedicated to this channel and all of you here in the community. So, by the way, when I say community, I literally mean if you're watching this video right now, you're part of the community. That's what I mean. You don't need to join anything. You don't need to pay for anything. It's all completely free. Always has been and always will be. So, just make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward. We're going to continue to have more exciting announcements going forward over the coming days and months, weeks and months, days, weeks and months. A lot of really cool stuff here going forward, and I'm just super excited to have this opportunity to do this for you. So I wanted to come back for you in this short video, give you some of those pictures that have been coming in, and again, if your name is chosen and you have packages coming to you, please send me a picture. So I know it's not always the funnest thing that we always want to do, but seriously, there's just a lot of packages going out that I never get pictures for. So it's all I ask. Send me a picture. Super easy to do. Free. That's it. Anyway, subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. Let's get some more attention on this, because I have the full faith that something really cool is going to come out of this. And realistically, what if there happened to be a day that all of a sudden this video got in front of, I don't know, somebody with really deep pockets, or maybe like a CEO, or maybe like somebody that wants to sponsor this, maybe like a big retailer or somebody like this, or maybe even Amazon. Seriously, what if somebody like this came forward and said, we love what you're doing, we want to sponsor this, we're willing to give you X dollars, or we're willing to help you out with X dollars of merchandise from our store. I mean, seriously, what if it only takes one person? That's why I've said, share these videos with your friends, family, social media. If we get these videos in front of the right people, you never know. This could really kind of balloon into something really, really cool here. And ultimately, it could turn into, I don't know, the next little game show where we're just sending out stuff left and right to people, even more than we already are right now. So, I don't know. I just feel like something really cool is going to come out of this. I have the full faith and belief that something will happen. And again, let's just make sure to get these videos in front of as many people as we can, because, like I said, it only takes one. And there are a lot of people out there right now that have the influence, the impact, and the power to do something like this. It only takes that one person to say, hey, I love what you guys are doing here. I want to throw my hat into the ring here and help you out with some money and or some merchandise, some things like that. And again, all of that is just going to flow right back to those of you right here in the community. That's what I've said before, and that's what we're doing. So anyway, make sure to share the video. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, have a good one. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again later in the next one. Keep those comments coming in down below, and wishing you the best of luck. I will see you again later.